What's up, family? Reality Bites TV back at you again. Got a quick question. Who are you pressed to impress? What do I mean by that? Just like what I said. Who are you pressed to impress? Who are the people, or who is the person that you are so anxious, so willing to change who you are to become a different person than who you're supposed to be, or who you were called to be, or who you were created to be, to impress somebody who really doesn't even matter? Something real cool. Paul said this in Galatians, the 1st chapter, the 10th verse. He said, obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of man, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I wouldn't be a servant of Christ. And I love it because it has sort of a sarcastic vibe to it. Paul says, listen, after all this, and if you go back to the 1st verse, he talks about God having created him and his loyalty and his allegiance and everything. But he says to these people, he says, listen, obviously by what I'm doing, I'm not trying to please you. I'm not trying to impress you. You're not changing my style up. You're not making me change who I am. Because if I did that, as opposed to being true to who I am, authentic to my calling, authentic to who God designed you and I to be, Paul said, listen, I would no longer be a servant of God who created me, who I owe my allegiance to, who I owe my loyalty to. I would now be a servant of man, or a servant of you who don't really hold much sway in my life. So what does that mean? It means that in our generation, in our time today, in our time of social media, in our time of Facebook, in our time of Snapchat, in our time of Instagram, in our time of all these different ways that we connect and communicate, the thing that happens most is we have a comparison trap. We have this thing that causes us no longer to be authentic, because I might approach the screen of my computer or the screen of my phone with one authentic version of who I'm supposed to be. But by the time I get there, whether it's a friend or somebody I don't even know, I've already compared myself to them. I've said, listen, look at their vacation, look at their new outfit, look at their gift, or look at their body, look at their clothes, whatever it is. And so now I'm changing my whole game up. I'm changing the whole style of who God made you and I to be in order to impress and to fit myself into the mold of somebody else who can care less about us. It's crazy because now we have to walk around every day not asking one another, but asking ourselves, who am I? Who are we? So my question even today at this moment is, who are you? Do you see yourself changing up who you are, changing up your style to fit into who somebody else wants you to be? Going against the grain now needs to become the new normal. Because now the new normal is fitting into everybody else's mold, fitting into everybody else's created recipe. And God created you uniquely, distinctly, with your own fingerprint, your own footprint, your own stamp, your own mark. And that's not supposed to be taken away or influenced or changed by what you see. That's fleeting. Listen, when you're checking out stuff on social media, or when you're walking through the mall or going wherever you go, you are seeing the highlight reel of someone's life. You are seeing the highlight reel of someone's existence. You're not seeing the true authentic thing. And listen, God made us all to be authentic, made us all to be unique. So it's in that uniqueness and it's in that authenticity that I leave you with the same words that Paul left with us. Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of man, but God. Because if I tried to do what man wanted me to do, I would no longer be a servant of God. Hey guys, if you're enjoying what you're watching, if it's inspiring you and encouraging you, do me a quick favor. Share, like, and subscribe. And follow us at DionEvansLive.com, Facebook.com/RealityBytesTV, Instagram.com/RealityBytesTV. Let's finish up this conversation. Let's connect. Let's talk some more. Let's spread this whole movement worldwide. Because remember, this is Reality Bites TV, where real faith meets real life. Peace.